earlier.
Okay.
And she's not here, and Hutch
Yep.
is. Oh,
Hello?
yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. I just heard a noise. Sorry.
Yeah, you heard Hutch. Let me bring him back. Hey, Hutch, you there?
I'm there.
Okay, good. You tired?
A little, yeah.
I know.
Didn't have fun today.
Okay,
Why?
yeah, we're talking about it. We're talking
Okay.
about it. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wayne Dupree Show. I'm your host, Wayne Dupree, and I know that y'all just got finished watching the Donald. And I just do it again. He is on one of those highs right now. He's on one of those highs, and it's fun watching it because you know he's having fun doing it. If he wasn't having fun doing it, then he probably would be Hillary Clinton right now. So we're happy to have the Right Side Broadcasting Network crew. We're happy to have y'all here with us tonight. We're simulcasting on Spreaker.com. So if anything happens during the show, you can go over to Spreaker.com because listen, we love you and we love the Right Side Broadcasting Network. We love you so much. We want to give you as much information as we can. Sometimes powers that be want to cut us off, and that's not the Right Side Broadcasting Network though. But sometimes the people want to cut us off, and but that's okay because we're gonna keep telling the truth. With me tonight, I got my team along with me. It's Monday night. Is the Godfather of War Radio, Mr. Hutch Bailey Jr. What's up, Hutch?
Good evening, Wayne. Good evening to everybody listening. Glad to be here on a beautiful Monday evening.
And we also have Miss Stacy Rush from the Southeastern Conference. What's up, Stacy?
Definitely part of the Southeastern Conference. Hey, y'all. Hope everybody is doing well tonight and feeling good after Donald Trump's smackdown of Hillary Clinton last night.
That was a major smackdown. Look, I remember when I used to get in trouble when I was young, and my mama told me don't touch the wrong thing. And when I did, I got a whooping. Well, Hillary Clinton got a whooping last night, and you know what? I don't care what CNN and I don't care what all those other networks and all that stuff do and everything. Donald Trump won that one last night. You can't take that one away. You can't take that one away. As a matter of fact, when it was over, she didn't even stay to answer questions, did she? She just rolled out, and I'll tell you why she rolled out in just a second. We also have our host from the West Coast, Miss Cambry Nelson. What's up, Cam?
Hey, good evening, you guys.
What's going on?
Oh man, just spent the day today with the kids, holiday, so kids are out of school, so I have to do a lot of entertaining when kids are home.
Well,
I feel you. Same here. It was a fun day.
Well, look, let me tell y'all something. The reason why Hillary Clinton did not stay for any questions last night was because Juanita Broderick, Kathleen Willey, and Kathy Becker, I think that's what her name is, they were in the house. And she didn't want to stay around there because can you imagine some ignorant person, hey, Hillary!
Yo, Hill.
Kathleen over there. Because I know I would. I know I'd be saying it. Yo, Hillary. Yo, Juanita Broderick. Do y'all know each other? Do y'all know each other? Yep. Where you going? Hey, where you going? So yeah, I really feel that she rolled out last night because those three women were there, and I mean honestly, it surprised everybody that they were there, including Paula Jones. Paula Jones was there earlier.
Paula Jones earned my respect last night.
Big time.
Big time. I just happened to see the link about his, pre-presser appearance, last minute debate prep on Facebook Live, and I about fell out of my chair when she was said, "Why don't you ask that of Bill Clinton?"
Oh my
God.
God.
I was like, "You go, Paula."
That was good. That was good.
She saved the interview.
Yes,
Just
she
for
did.
the record from the chat room, Wayne, that was Kathy Shelton.
Kathy Shelton. Okay. I don't know why. I mean, for some reason, I keep getting her name. Thank you, chat room. Thank you. Thanks so much. I keep getting that name wrong, and I don't want to get it wrong. I do, not hers. Of all people, not her. I don't want to get her wrong. But I'm happy. I'm happy that they were. I mean, Sean Hannity even said that when he was interviewing her, he was because he really didn't know her like he knew the other ones, like he had talked to the other ones. Everybody had heard about the 12-year-old that Hillary Clinton got the rapist off, but nobody really had talked to her or had interviewed her or anything. So her coming out was like huge. It was like one of those like Hillary had seen a ghost type of thing.
Bill looked like he saw a ghost.
Did you see his eyes? Did you see his face?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, I can't tell if that was terror or just fury.
That looked to me like we warned y'all to keep your mouth shut. And what are you doing here? That's what I read on his face.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. And
not going to work this time.
No. And I mean, the whole night was beautiful. The whole night was beautiful. I mean, like I was telling Hutch and Cam last night, this is what I didn't give him an A+ on the first debate. So, and many people were jumping on me. Well, why didn't you give him I gave him a B+ because there was something missing that I wanted to see. Okay. Last night I saw it. I mean, he had the dog in him last night. You know what I'm saying? He had that fight, the slap down, just like you saying. He had the slap down last night. I mean, the only thing that she could say was, y'all have to go to HillaryClinton.com, check out the fact checker, the fact checker. The fact check. Anybody want to talk about no fact checker? If you've been in business for 30 years, if you can't come up with something and you telling everybody to go to your fact checker, and who's going to go to Hillary Clinton's website? Number one,
if you're looking for facts, you're not going to go to the Clinton
website.
Right.
You ain't going to go to the Clinton. I mean, because first of all, they delete the facts, and then the next thing they make it up. So why in the world would somebody go to the Clinton website? Said, look, well, millions and millions of people. Oh yeah, whatever. That's almost like that Felix kid from Ethiopia. Ain't no kids from named Felix in Ethiopia.
Oh my God! I couldn't stop tweeting about that. Somebody produced the mother, produced the letter. That did not happen.
I know
that did not happen.
That's what I said last night. I was like, ain't no damn kid from Ethiopia named Felix gonna send her a letter of all people. And even if the kid did send, the kid had to know what happened in Haiti. So why in the world is he emailing Hillary Clinton for help? That don't even make no damn sense. Yeah, I don't even know who she was talking to. She was talking to the wall. She turned around and she lost a camera. She lost everything out in front, and everybody was looking at her like, "Yo, Hillary, back over here." She really lost it. But no,
it was a beautiful thing.
It was.
And then
he proved that he can face adversity. Go back and figure it out and come out swinging. And he did it well. People are out there saying, this is so ridiculous. I was listening to Dana Perino, and she said that, well, I think that Hillary won the first 30 minutes, and then Donald Trump slightly won the next 30 minutes, and it was a draw in the last 30 minutes. And I'm thinking, how does your brain not process that ass whooping that just happened?
Yeah, because she doesn't see it that way, Hutch. I listened to her today too, and she brought up that, and I listened to that one portion of it, and she said, it was really not a good day because now all of these GOP representatives are having to be out there and explain the difference between a sexual assault. And I thought, the only reason they're having to do that is because it's a mainstream media narrative. Right. It has nothing to do with the facts of what has happened. So she doesn't see it that way because she and Charles Krauthammer and all the media clutching their pearls over Donald Trump making a joke about throwing her in jail. They're like, oh, the decorum. You know what? That went out the window when Bill Clinton started sticking cigars in places where they didn't belong. So stop blaming Donald Trump for it.
I don't know if that was a joke, though. we're gonna throw her ass in jail. I mean,
but they made it sound like third world countries.
Yeah, Hitler.
Right.
Just because you were my opponent, I'm going to throw you in jail. No,
Exactly.
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, this woman, she committed several felonies, and he didn't say I'm going to throw you in jail. He said I'm going to appoint a special prosecutor to look into it, and they will throw you in jail.
Right. Well, he didn't even use jail, but that's where CNN went with it. And I mean, honestly, if you watch CNN, you're probably drunk or your the battery remote stopped working when you got to that channel. But not that many people watch CNN anymore anyway. And
it's interesting. It's like I'm seeing the same stuff that they're saying in leaks for CNN online than what they're saying on Fox News. It's like their talking points today are still the same.
Yeah, that
as
audio.
They were as on Friday.
The audio. Somebody in the chat room said, Wayne Dupree, I'm mad with you. Well, Jason, talk to me. Tell me about it. Yeah, WikiLeaks is out. WikiLeaks is dropping these things of John Podesta. Couldn't get anybody else, but John Podesta. You know what, too? And I just hope, I hope that it doesn't backfire in a way that, John Podesta is big on spaceships and stuff.
Well, he looks like an alien.
He's crazy. He's crazy. I mean, he's out there. He's gone, and he's talking about the UFO stuff and everything a lot. He wants U.S. to release the UFO documents and everything, and hey, but WikiLeaks is dropping these things like crumbs, and people are looking at it. Like Donna Brazile was the Clinton mole who tipped off the Hillary campaign about Sanders' planned Twitter storm, which means she was a snitch. She was a snitch, and now she's in charge of the DNC.
Isn't that interesting? Who all ends up being in charge of the DNC is the one that is doing all of this heinous stuff behind the scenes. Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Donna.
Oh, Bobo.
Oh, Donna. Univision owner and Clinton donor Haim Sabin revealed to be tightly coupled with Clinton Latino's tragedy. I'm surprised. What's his name? Jorge Ramos isn't included in that either.
He doesn't have to be. His daughter works for Hillary Clinton, so he's got it firsthand. He doesn't even need to send an email.
Bill Clinton's behavior now this one is different. This one's kind of different. Bill Clinton's behavior pushed female Clinton Foundation chief to near suicide by plunging her car into ocean depths.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
That's
when
big.
they were because it wasn't just Bill; it was Chelsea Clinton as well, and I think even more so Chelsea and how she's been behaving within the foundation was the source of that complaint. And honestly, does it surprise you? You would have to be crazy to work for the Clintons. So I don't mean to disrespect this young woman who thought about committing suicide. That's a horrible place to be feeling, but you have to be kind of on the edge if you're going to work for these crooks.
Yeah,
because you have to live in a certain fantasy land.
And time after time, you hear the stories coming out about people in the inner circle just being bad-mouthed and look at Vince Foster. He was right up there at the top. A whole lot of them have been like that.
And there was one, I don't know if y'all saw this one. Who is this from? This is from the guy. He's involved with Web TV. His name is Brent, and I don't remember his last name. But he was a surrogate, I believe, for Bernie Sanders, and he wrote something. I had a multiple email exchange with someone in the media this morning, a name you would know, who was telling me that there are people close to the Clintons who say Bill Clinton's sex life could be damaging to her. And he went on and, obviously kissed a little butt and said, I disagree with that. I don't think that's the case. But basically, you need to figure out who's doing this and tell them to S the T up.
What?
I think that came from Podesta, didn't it?
it was to Podesta, and it was from a guy who's involved. I'll look up his name real quick. He's involved with Web TV, and his first name is Brent. But he's a liberal strategist.
How'd you like to be a liberal strategist?
I would hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
how are we going to trick them today?
What did Donald call Hillary last night? Called her the devil.
Yeah, he did. He actually demonized her.
He called her the devil on across the globe. Everybody, she's the devil, man.
She just kicked into that smile and kicked that head sideways, and off we went.
He's not playing. He didn't come out playing last night. He came out and at first, and I think Cam and I were talking about it at lunchtime. He came out, and to me, I thought he was going to go the way of Mike Pence, in the way of, I'm gonna answer like this, and such, and this is the way it's gonna be, and thank you very much. Hillary hit one of those personal attacks. That's all she wrote. You can cancel. She canceled Christmas with that one, boy. I mean, he was like, and let me tell you another thing too. This immigration, he started going and going and going. Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump. No, wait. I'm getting all my stuff. Yeah,
he was like Columbo. I got one more. No, wait. I got one more. Now let's talk about these 30,000 emails.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. And nobody would get away with something like that. Only you. I mean, you and you. But I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make sure. Well, we can't have anybody with the temperament of Donald Trump. We can't have that. No, we can't have that because we glad that person ain't gonna be in the White House. Yeah, because you be in jail. What?
His interruptions were good this time. They weren't as awkward, and he only did them a few times, but that was the best one.
That was the best one.
Those were the zingers.
She didn't have a comeback for that one at all, did she? She didn't have a comeback. Well, actually, she didn't have it. Well, no. Her comeback was, she stole from Ronald Reagan. Well, there he goes again, Or, then she put Abraham Lincoln in there, which nobody really can believe that one. Well, look, you have political speech and you have public speech.
But did you guys gather when she answered that question, she basically said what WikiLeaks has is authentic, because she talked about the very things that they had leaked in the email about the things that she said regarding Abraham Lincoln. So whether she knew it or not, she basically just, the media's been saying, oh, well, we cannot, we don't know if they're real. We have no idea if, they've been altered or what have you. But she, with her answering that question and with him, be slapping her after, she basically let everyone know that what WikiLeaks has is for real.
There was something else too. She didn't defend Bill Clinton.
No, she didn't.
That was one thing. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Wayne, and you guys, because they always go back on this, and this is something that it's always bothered me. Do you guys think the Russians had anything to do with this?
No.
Because I don't.
No, they didn't.
No, I don't. No, no. That's one of those, look, squirrel, That's what I thought too. That's very dangerous talk, man.
Well, it is very dangerous talk, and look at what they're doing. They are just really escalating what's going on between the two countries. And if anybody has more to do with Russia, it's Hillary Clinton.
It's Hillary Clinton. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And I know she got land over there. She got land. The Clintons got land almost everywhere. The Clintons got land almost everywhere.
She gave away a certain percentage of our uranium rights to Russia.
Yes, sure did. You know what? I'm going to try it anyway. Let's go.
Well, you owe the president an apology because, as you know very well, your campaign, Sidney Bloom.
Wait a minute. I can't play that one. Sorry. But I can play. I can't play that one because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm going to play this one.
Because, it is, it's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
And the crowd goes wild.
And her head went down. You know, her head went down. She didn't know how to respond. She was smiling. You know, it was nervous. I don't know. To me, it was a nervous smile. You know, just like, man, he got it.
It was creepy.
He
man.
got me
I don't
again.
think she was actually prepared to have a Donald Trump like that. Even though I knew he was coming out guns blazing, she wasn't prepared for that last night. I really believe all she wanted to do was pivot to, let's keep it on policies. I don't think she was prepared for this because she's never had anyone in her 30 years of being in politics go after her. So what we witnessed last night was a historical moment. The first time somebody had enough balls to go after a Clinton, and that shows you the type of reaction you get when you go after her. Yeah. She doesn't know how to handle it because she's not used to people coming after her whatsoever. She's used to controlling the situation, not being in control of the situation last night.
Well, I really don't think she wanted to pivot the policy because she hasn't pivoted the policy the last two debates. You know, I mean, even when Obamacare was brought up last night, she really didn't want to go first. She wanted Donald to go first. So
their mission last night was to destroy him.
That's what, yeah.
All three of them. And when you looked at Donald Trump walking around, I was like, no, man, this is my corner.
Oh, yeah.
I'll walk anywhere on this stage I want. This is my house.
Yeah,
I was proud of him.
He owned that.
Those little pathetic, I swear to God, I am so over the pacification of America. And all they could talk about was, oh, he was standing behind her like a predator and blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Grow up. Yeah. You want to run for the president of the United States and y'all going to be bothered because he's standing too close to her? Give me a break. I've had enough of it.
Yeah,
it was all over the networks, too. It was all over Fox News. Anywhere you watched, they told you, and don't listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, they're telling you he can't win.
Yeah.
And it's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. The fire's out there. Watch RSBN and look at the crowds. I mean, this is palpable. It's something that
I was looking at those crowds today. I was looking at those people and the real Americans. RSBN was going up and down the weight line, and I was looking at those people, and they aren't political pundits. They don't follow politics every day. They live their lives. You know, they wake up in the morning, they go to work, they come home, they fix their dinner, and then they yell at the TV, I guess, and go to bed and wake up again. They say things like, "I've been a Democrat for 40 years until Trump came along. I'm done. I've had enough." Yeah, you know, it's absolutely the media is caught in a bubble, and you have to understand that they're all in for Clinton, man. They don't want this to change. They don't want an American that's not in the game to be able to take over the game. You think about what they did to Herman Cain. Mm-hmm. Herman Cain wasn't in the game. They did the same exact thing to him. And I call it a political lynching. I call it a political lynching, just like they did to that judge, the black judge,
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, but they are trying to. They're trying to destroy him. Literally destroy him. And I tweeted out the other day, I was like, they're trying to destroy him to get him out of the race. And just as soon as they get him out of the race, they're going to be on their knees in his office trying to get him to do a show on their network so that he can make money for him.
I have got to just recognize Chiny in the chat room real quick, because that was my favorite thing to discover the day after the debate was Melania Trump trolling everyone with the blouse that she chose to wear. I was like,
it's the first thing I noticed when she walked out. I thought,
and what was that blouse
only
called,
people
ladies?
who know fashion will know this, but nobody caught it. I thought she wore it.
She's doing it on purpose, like
love it.
Bring it. And you know who is in charge of that is Stephen K. Bannon.
Oh yeah,
that had his signature all over it, just like the pre-debate presser. I loved it. I thought it was fabulous.
Look, for the guys in the audience that don't know what that was that type of fashion called?
Can I say it?
Not a fashion, it's a type of bow.
It's a Tootsie Bowl bow.
Yeah. I mean, hey. We talk like that. I mean, no, I'm kidding.
Okay, Cam, I didn't get to hear y'all last night. I want to hear your opinion on the what he said. I mean, were you just clutching your pearls and so upset that you've never heard any man ever speak that way in your entire life?
No. I mean, to me, honestly, I thought, oh, great, here we go again. I mean, I guess I'm so sick and tired of them trying to grasp for straws that they're going back, all the way 10 years ago to a private conversation. Have I heard worse? Absolutely, I've heard worse. I've heard 10 times worse than that.
Yeah.
To me, I just saw, oh, well, they're desperate. They're looking for something. Honestly, I don't care what Donald Trump says at an Access Hollywood event. I really don't care, because it's like I was telling Wayne, when the beginning of this election came, I went and did my own homework, because the Donald Trump we see today is not the Donald Trump that we've watched for the last 20 years. I wanted to know what changed, what made him. I mean, to me, for a lot of people, this was a big surprise, and it was a surprise to me. So I guess I did a little bit of homework now, but once they're having to start to dig in and use this against him, I honestly was like, oh, they're just pulling everything out of their butts, trying to keep all of the discussions off of WikiLeaks, off of Hillary Clinton, off of the emails, off of the FBI. But I mean, some of the stuff he said, yeah, it's pretty hardcore. But have I heard way worse than that?
Let me tell you
Yes.
something.
Have I heard worse from my girlfriends? Absolutely.
Let me tell you something.
That's what my point was going to be, Cam. Is like, have you heard women talking about sex? I mean, give me a break. We can be just as crude as men can be about talking about sex. And what made me so angry about the whole situation, besides the fact that I was with you, I was like, oh, great, here we go. But the fact that the left clutching their pearls over this as if they're so offended
Wait a minute,
when they
wait.
threw morality out the door years ago.
Wait, hold on. What do y'all talk about then?
You don't want to know.
No. Hey.
It might hurt your feelings.
What? You forget my color, sister. I mean, I didn't heard worse, way worse. I mean, way worse. And you know what's funny too? All these people that are crying and feeling so sensitive because of Donald Trump's in the back of the bus talk. I'm surprised if you haven't listened to Richard Pryor at some time, or in the privacy of your own home and listened to him and laughed at him, or even any comedian today, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, all of them. I mean, these comedians today, just crazy. The comedians do it. You hear curse words on regular TV. And then about holding the crotch. I saw this picture that had Beyonce, had Katy Perry, had Miley Cyrus, and had somebody else, and they were all grabbing their crotch. And that's okay with the liberal side. So, I mean...
Oh, well, you want to listen. This is the thing. Megyn Kelly wants to jump all over this. Like I said today, if she'd put some clothes on and not be on Maxim magazine, then maybe she would get that type of respect. But not only that, go to Howard Stern. Listen to what she talked about with her husband. Her husband has names for her breasts. They talked about her sex life. They talked about all of that. But today, heaven forbid somebody hears a conversation in the back of the bus, but she can get on television and she can spew all of her nastiness in front of everybody and laugh and giggle, then get on Maxim and take all of her clothes off and show everybody her itty bits.
Who wears a dress like that on a debate? Who wears a dress? I mean, most women, if you wear a dress like that with that low cut of a neck and there's no cleavage showing, I mean, come on, that's the wrong dress, Megyn.
Well, it's the wrong dress for some people. Some people like to watch that stuff. But I want to know, what did she say on Howard Stern? Say it. No.
I actually have the video. I should send it to you because I was going to post it today. Then I waited for tonight, and I'm like,
no.
Should
I want you to
post
say
it tonight because, hey, man.
Well, I mean, you can just tell, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging it, and I think I even tweeted it. But you know that girl has said a lot worse to her husband in the bedroom. You know it.
Believe me, I ain't judging it either. So. All I know is that I can easily say, do I smell a French whore? Somebody said Beyonce. Wait a minute, hold on. Somebody said Beyonce. Beyonce is a No, Beyonce is not a prostitute. Techno. She's not a prostitute. She's just a woman that got her GED, and she's just a glorified stripper. That's it. That's all. All right. So, with that said, Hillary Clinton is nursing her wounds right now, and Donald Trump is going city to city to city to city to city, and that shows you the stamina. What did y'all think about him standing up the whole time? He didn't want to sit down. He only sat down once. And then he realized he didn't have to sit down, and then he stood up for the rest of the. Wait a minute, Little Stinker Stevens in the RSBN chat room says, "Wayne, you're sounding like those dirty old men on the TV show." But his name is Little Stinker Stevens. You're right. Okay, all right. So
he might be a beta male.
Well, he's old. He's referencing Laughing.
You remember that? I remember that. And Benny Hill. Yeah, Benny Hill. Okay, so listen. What did you think? Yes. I am. Yes, we are going to take calls, but I wanted to talk to the group a little bit and see how they were doing in their weekend and what they thought about the debate and what's going to happen next, because it looks like the media is. Well, I want to go back to. I'm going to ask y'all, what did y'all think of Donald Trump standing for the whole? Well, again, he only sat down once, but that was way at the beginning. But what did y'all think about him standing the whole time?
He never wanted to sit in the first place. He never wanted to sit down in the first place. He wanted to stand. Okay. Hillary sat down 38 times last night.
Did they count him?
Yep. We counted them.
I think it's only a matter of time before something gives with her. She looked good again last night, other than that sitting, but that has to be
those steroids are working.
Medicinally induced.
What are they pumping her with for the first? She's off the debate trail completely for like 4 days before each debate. Yeah. They're pumping her full of something. I don't know what it is, but you're right. She did look fine. Started looking tired towards the end of it, and I think he might have wanted to stand up for that reason. To maybe make her feel like she needed to stand up the entire time. That might have had something to do with it. But also with somebody, I have ADD, and he kind of seems like he might have it as well. And sometimes that helps you focus a little bit if you can move around.
Well, honestly, I can't stand up and do any of my business work. If I'm training at an event, I can't stand up and do it. I have to be walking. I have to be pacing. Even when I'm on telephone calls, I can't sit down and do that. I have to stand up and do it. I can't sit at a table and do it.
I read something interesting today. And I don't know, the source is what really makes me key in on it. But Jerry Falwell Jr. Said that he thinks that possibly this tape was released by GOP people.
Yeah, I heard that today. And I mean, it makes sense, especially with Paul Ryan getting on the phone today and telling people in the House that he can no longer support Donald Trump. No. He wasn't going to defend Donald Trump anymore, is what he said. And what got me is like, well, when did you start? When did you start?
Never, right.
And the Virginia Trump campaign chairman got fired today. You know that they protested outside of the RNC headquarters in Washington D.C. And the chairman, the Virginia Trump campaign, got fired. Because somebody from the RNC called the Trump campaign, and the Trump campaign fired him. Because
it was a pro-Trump protest?
Yes.
Well, the RNC's, and the thing is, guys, you have to.
They didn't want to look bad.
Take every single report and wonder if it's true or not. You hear these rumors that Mike Pence is dropping out and that Reince Priebus is going to pull all the money from the victory campaign or whatever, and then you hear him turn around the next day and they're sis boom ba rah rah rah.
Well, I think that was some bull crap, right, Cam?
I'm confused though. Yeah, I'm so confused.
Oh, he said it.
I'm saying like the GOP said that they're not going to redirect the money, but then today Bryant said the RNC is going to back Trump. Are we talking to GOP
fingers up in the
establishment? I
wind.
mean, what the heck's going on?
The fingers in the wind. The whole mission was to destroy Trump at the debate, and when they realized that didn't happen, then they pulled their finger back down and changed their mind.
We have to remember. We also have to remember too, the RNC and the GOP are two different things. They're both connected, but they're two different things. The RNC is inside the GOP. Okay.
True, inside and outside. I mean, it's a private company.
Right. It's a private organization on the inside of the GOP that helps the people that are elected. They give all the resources, all the data, all the email lists and all that stuff. That's what the RNC does. But the GOP encompasses all that as the umbrella. It's the GOP party, not the RNC party. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So they were outside the RNC headquarters. Well, actually, let me back up. So many people think that the RNC is the GOP, and it's not. They're part of it, but they're only a piece of it. Because I used to say a long time ago that Reince Priebus really doesn't have anything to do with, at the time, Speaker Boehner or Mitch McConnell. You never saw them together, ever. I mean,
he's just about campaigns and
exactly.
election money.
Right.
Right. The only thing is Reince Priebus went to school with Paul Ryan.
Right.
So they're fraternity brothers.
Did y'all hear the booing on Saturday?
I did.
Oh, it was wonderful.
Wow.
Loved it.
Wow.
Which boo?
At the fall festival or whatever it was in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes.
That he was just invited to. But you know what? What gave me, when all this happened, I was a little bit down when the audio came out because I know the media and they are 24.
Yeah,
I mean, they talked about nothing nonstop but that. There were some real revelations in the WikiLeaks release, and nothing was being covered before the debate. So I was pretty down. When I turned around, though, was when those people came to Trump Tower and in the liberal state of New York, and they were it had to be at least 1,000 people there showing up
in New York City
and saying, "We are with you." And I thought, you know what, this isn't going to work this time. It is going to be the first time in Republican history that, I mean, if you can destroy a candidate who's pure as the wind-driven snow, like Mitt Romney, and you think you're going to do better than Trump, or you think one of those other candidates would have made it through even better than Trump? None of them would have, because they don't have the same platform that Trump has. And when all those people came out and weren't asked, it wasn't a rally, it was a "we are here for you."
Right,
I thought it is finally, we the people may have the ability to change what's going on in Washington, D.C.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And we won't get another chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know that we said that we were going to open up the phone lines tonight, but I did want to get some reactions from the group, and I wanted to find out exactly what they thought about some of the things that happened from the debate and the after fallout. I do want to let everybody know that's watching on RSBN right now that you have reached a milestone. You have reached a milestone. I think this was sometime. I think this was sometime at the end of August or the middle of August. I was like, we need to get this channel up to 200,000 subscribers because there's so many people watching it. I mean, millions of people that watch this. So you should be subscribing to the RSBN network. And I wanted to try to get at least 200,000 by the end of September. We got close, but we didn't get it. But now I can say that the RSBN channel is over 200,000 subscribers. So give yourselves a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourselves a hand on that. And wait a minute, what? Oh. Congratulations, RSBN.
Lock her up.
So with that said, let me see, where is it? Oh yeah, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the phones.
What a Peace. You're listening to the Wayne Dupree Show live.
We got something for you tonight.
Weeknights, 9 p.m. Eastern on RSBN. Call into the show now at 202-470-6738. And watch us live on YouTube on Right Side Broadcasting Network.
We do love Wayne, right? We love Wayne, right?
All right, there we go. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Let me do it the right way. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the show. I also want to thank Joe and Jacob and the RSBN moderator for hanging in there and also providing a great service to the listeners. I want to thank everybody in the Spreaker chat room for hanging there with us too. I mean, y'all are some beautiful people that are there with us every day and every night, as a matter of fact. But let me see. We got Sean from California. Sean is a regular. What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's up? Oh my God, that was awesome. Trump destroyed Cankles. She couldn't even stand up. That was the funny part.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was dying. I'm like, oh my God, you just this just shows you cannot be president because you don't have the stamina. You don't have it. Trump has it. You don't. Give up, Hillary. You lost. Go boo-hoo and cry to your home. Seriously. I mean.
Hey, well.
And then.
Thanks, Sean. Thank you so much. 910. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is. I'm calling from North Carolina.
What's your name again?
Clay. C-L-A-Y. Clay.
Okay, Clay. Okay. How you doing, Clay?
Yeah. That's good. Thank you. Thanks for allowing me to pick up the phone. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Okay. That was Hutch Bailey Jr. whose connection broke up. 585. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Seth. I'm calling from Rochester, New York.
What's up, Seth from New York?
Just wanted to say Donald Trump had a very strong debate night last night. He rattled Clinton. I'm a young voter, but I really love Trump and how he, says everything how it is. So.
All right. Well, thanks, Seth. I mean, that's one thing that that Donald Trump has over Hillary Clinton. He does not mind saying what's on his mind, and it also has the same. It reaches many people outside of politics because they've been wanting to say the same thing for years. You know, you have old people right now that say, "Hey, well, that's what I've wanted to say for a long time." So now Donald Trump is saying it. You know, we have Christina from Kentucky. What's up, Christina?
Hey, Wayne, how are you doing tonight?
I'm fine. How you doing, darling?
I'm all right. I'm doing actually really well after that debate last night. He did a smackdown on the Hill of the Beast.
Oh yeah. He killed it.
I loved it. Oh my goodness. I wanted to say about the medication. I saw a doctor on YouTube who actually explained that if you stay off the medication, Parkinson's medication, for a few days, then your tolerance goes away for it, so you're able to take it and you're able to stand for a longer period of time, where if you're taking it every day, your body kind of builds up a tolerance to it and it doesn't last as long.
Oh, okay. All right, bro.
So that's what the doctor had said on VidZet on YouTube. He has explained all about the Parkinson's and what he thinks is going on with Hillary, but he breaks down everything on all of her symptoms and everything on there. Mm-hmm. But he said that it was.
All right. Well, thank you, Christine. Thank you for that. I mean, because if you would have let me just continue talking, I probably would have said she had syphilis or gonorrhea or something. Just something that was.
Well, the first thing I noticed last night when she did sit down, she sat down and immediately got the hand covering the other hand. Like, immediately. That's the first thing I noticed when she sat last night. But that doctor she's talking about has been pretty much on point. I know exactly what she's talking about.
276, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, Wayne, it's Lynn in Virginia.
What's your name?
Lynn.
Hey, Lynn from Virginia. What's up?
Well, I've got three comments. I hope I can get them all out before you shut me down.
Go ahead.
I'll try to be
Go
very
ahead.
brief.
Go.
First of all, when the tape come out, I was like the other lady that's on your show. I can't remember her name.
Stacy?
Yeah, I was very deflated. I was like, oh my God, they're going to get by with this again, thinking about Hillary and all her corruption. So I did feel a lot better too when they did the rally at the Trump Tower. So let's just say real quick, for me, from my point of view, the tape was bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was very bad. So, but my point to the tape is Donald did what no other politician has ever done that I can recall. He admitted it. He said it was wrong. He apologized like a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said something that really struck me. He said, I'm going to try to be a better man tomorrow. That really touched me. So the other thing that has really helped me, and I hope that I don't sound, too, I don't know how I'm trying to say the word here, but anyway, let me just tell you what really helped me as well. Yesterday, before the debate, I had made up my mind that I was not going to watch it because I was just like, I can't watch it. I can't stand to see him crucified. So I called in, or I joined the RSBN Pastor Burns show that he has on pray. It was a prayer video conferencing thing that it was about, praying for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And he had some guy on that show. I cannot remember his full name, but it was like Murdoch. I can't remember the guy's name, but it was Pastor Mark and this guy named Murdoch that was talking to callers and encouraging them to pray for Donald. Well, this Murdoch guy said, he Pastor Burns let him close with prayer, and Murdoch said, he said just a wonderful prayer, and he said something that really struck me as well, and he said, "Dear Lord, put a Daniel in Donald's ear." So think about that for just a minute if you know the Bible. Put a Daniel in his ear. So I got to thinking about it. He has Pastor Mark Burns. He has Daryl Scott. He has Omarosa. He has Dr. Ben Carson. He has Mike Pence. And that's the only people I know of. I mean, God knows how many more he's got in his ear. If those are not 5 wonderful Daniels, I don't know who would be.
Oh, man.
And the last thing, I mean, if you think about the racist comment that the liberals are always trying to say.
Lynn?
Yes.
Thank you, darling. I do have to go, but you can call back in at any time, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, dear.
And he was in the lion's den.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was. And I think that was a great point that Lynn just made.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you also have the guy in charge of Liberty. What's his name? Whose father passed?
Jerry Falwell.
Falwell. You also have Falwell, too. And you also have some, there's another one, too.
The guy that was on Fox the other day.
I was in my closet praying for him right before the debate started. I was like, Lord, I admitted it. I could admit it. I said, I don't even know how to pray for Hillary.
I pray for
I
Hillary.
just don't even know how. I don't even know how to pray, but we need a miracle tonight.
I prayed for Hillary Clinton.
Donald Trump was the first politician I ever prayed for in my life.
I'm going to admit that too, Hutch. Me too. And I did a lot of praying last night. And I too, just like the caller, I didn't watch the debate. I watched the comments on social media and texted a couple of friends of mine who I knew were real big Trumps. I could not watch it. I was so nervous because I'm so accustomed to the Democrat machine bringing our candidates down, and prayed and prayed and prayed that he would be able to do what he did, and he delivered.
We have 952. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Burnsville, Minnesota.
And what's your first name?
Nick.
Nick from Minnesota. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing good.
Go.
You're on, buddy.
Okay. There we go. All right. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. God bless you. Take care of yourself. We have David from Florida. What's up, David?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
What's up, doctor? What's going on?
Yeah, I just would like to know if you guys are aware of what Bill O'Reilly just put out with some Trump Twitter account. He said something about that the media, they are all in right now to make sure that Trump get destroyed. And he said that he was going to bring this up pretty soon.
I heard him talking about that tonight a little bit, or before his show a little bit. So he just tweeted about that he had heard that there was a directive given to some people in the mainstream media to bring her down.
I saw that earlier today. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No.
Also, some guy named James Coffey on Twitter, he just put out that he's going to bring some tape out about Hillary tomorrow.
About Hillary?
Yes. Right now you can just Google and put on James O'Keefe. I think
James
that's his
O'Keefe.
name.
James
Veritas.
O'Keefe.
Yes. Yes.
I wonder how much
This is so crazy. And if these people think that they're going to try to beat us with this 1980
playbook,
trying to make the people, kind of blindfold or whatever, they forgot. Like Trump said it yesterday. He got followers on Twitter and all over the internet. And we're not falling for this media thing.
Right.
They dumb.
Yeah. Hey, David, thanks a lot for your call. And you know what, too, Hutch? That's what I was thinking when I was watching all those people in Pennsylvania that you were walking up and down the street with. I'm like, these people ain't falling for the Hillary stuff. I mean, these people were bringing up like stuff, about not trusting her, but they were bringing up specific things. I mean,
Adam and I were asking a question as we walked up and down that absolutely huge line that my legs hurt so bad, but that's beside the point. We were asking them, what was your favorite point in the debate? And almost to a person, when Donald Trump said he was going to appoint a special prosecutor, America is tired of the lawlessness. We just want justice. Yeah. I mean, it was almost every person said that, and these people were fired up.
James O'Keefe is supposed to have a racist video of Hillary Clinton.
Imagine that.
Somebody got on here.
Look at her WikiLeaks today. I mean,
yeah, somebody said something about she saying the N-word on WikiLeaks.
She's talking about people from the Middle East.
Calling them the N-word?
Well,
with the sand prefix.
With the sand in front of it.
Really?
But still, I mean,
what Dolly Kyle said that she had it in her. So I mean, it's not like it. Her and Bill both have used the N-word. They ain't gonna use the N-word around me, but I mean, they have used the N-word before.
And I will tell y'all, that is what I heard was going to be dropping a little while back was
Sorry, go ahead, darling.
I was like, huh?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we're cool. You finished? Are you finished?
Yeah, I was finished. I'm ready for it. I heard I have a couple of good friends kind of who seem to find out a little bit ahead of time about what's coming out on the WikiLeaks releases, and I had heard that the N-word had been bandied about by someone in the Hillary camp. So we shall see if that comes out to be true.
Bill used it because he's angry.
Can you imagine Hillary?
I like to hear him. I can see her doing it. I can see her doing it because Hillary don't give a damn about anybody. She don't.
He said it right when he said that she has hate in her heart.
Oh yeah. Big time hate. We got Donna. Hey Donna. Hey Donna.
Oh, yeah, this is Donna from Tennessee.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm doing just fine. I think that the Beatles. What do you think? I think that debate last night was just like on fire.
Well, that seems to be the consensus.
Right,
I mean, unless
right.
you listen to some of the news media. What was your favorite part of the debate?
Well, I really liked it when he said, when he interrupted her and said, yeah, you'd be in jail.
See?
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
A lot of people. Thank you so much, Donna. A lot of people are saying that because, everybody knows about the charges. Everybody knows how she's gotten away with it. And even though the media has been trying to cover it up, it's still being spread along social media. It's still being spread along social media, and it's reaching it's reaching the ears of a lot of people. All the things that she's doing, and with WikiLeaks coming out with this information, Guccifer coming out with his information.
What a godsend.
That's just a lot of stuff, Think
if none of that stuff would have ever came out.
And I'm telling you, they really are. And I know, listen, I get privacy. I do. I get it. And to a degree, it bothers me a little bit. But we do not have journalists in this country anymore. And we have backroom deals. And as Hillary says in her speeches, I say one thing in private and another thing in public, and the public gets a little bit uncomfortable when they realize what it is that we're doing. And I am telling you, I thank God for Guccifer 2, for Julian Assange, WikiLeaks, all the hackers out there trying to get the U.S. public the information we need to make a decision. Because I reposted my article from your site, Wayne, on the 6 media companies that control everything that we consume. And it is a problem. It is a real problem. And thank God that we have new media sites like Wayne's, like Breitbart, like the Daily Caller out there where there is some other place to get media other than what the big 6 want us to believe, because they're shoveling this stuff down our throats. Right now they're shoveling Donald Trump. It's over. It's over.
Exactly.
It's over because they are trying to depress the vote, and they are 24/7 repeating it in every single place that they possibly can, and it's really frustrating. But thank God for the guys and girls out there doing the work that the media will not do.
You know what I think WikiLeaks has, well, not really taken the place of, but you know what I compare WikiLeaks right now to what Drudge was back in the 90s?
Yeah, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Because WikiLeaks is a lot more informative, where Drudge picks and chooses the websites that he gets his information from. WikiLeaks just goes out there and gets the stuff and puts it out there. Bam.
Yeah, and they do it better than anybody, because they tried some other places like DC Leaks. They've actually got, they did the Colin Powell stuff, but their site can't handle the type of traffic that people are desperate to see, to get, like WikiLeaks can. Mm-hmm. And now I get the fact that it takes them so long to get this information posted, because after trying to get through some of the DC Leaks emails from a couple weeks ago, it crashed and burned every 5 seconds, and they really are. They're like amazing out there giving us the info that we deserve.
The media on CNN post-debate, the new media, Breitbart, is in their heads rent-free. They mentioned Breitbart 7 or 8 times on their broadcast last night, and it's a good thing. It really is. They're scared because they know this game's over, man. Nobody's paying attention to you anymore. I mean, it's just you're not even trying to hide it.
Yeah.
You got Wolf Blitzer doing a dance, drinking a bottle of wine.
I saw that. Yeah.
Come on. Huh?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. 202-470-6738. I'm on with Stacy and Hutch. We lost Cam. We're going to try to get her back before we roll out of here, but we lost Cam for a few seconds. Something wrong with the connection, but 952, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Sorry, I was Nick. I was on earlier, but I disconnected.
All right. Well, you have anything to say real quick?
Yeah, I was just saying that Trump didn't hit hard enough on Libya or Egypt.
Okay.
There's another debate coming up.
Oh yeah, one more, and I'm sure that he is definitely going to hit on one of those because
had to save himself first.
I even saw some people talk about Benghazi too. Yeah, so we'll see. Kathy Becker, is that her name? Kathy Becker, right?
I don't know where Wayne went. Stacey, what do you? What do you think?
I know. Maybe he muted for just a second. I hear clicking a little bit.
I think he was trying to get
Did I hit
right
mute?
on there.
There he is. He's back.
I can't believe I hit mute. Okay. Did I say Kathy Becker earlier? Right?
Yeah, and it's Kathy Shelton.
Shelton. That's it. Okay.
I writ it down.
I can't even say that. You writ it down. Okay. All right.
With crayon.
All right. Well, we know right now Clinton is sickly, and the media is spinning this toward Hillary, but we all see Trump soaring.
Have you seen the Clinton rallies? Even when Bill's speaking with these guys and women coming out with. I saw one of these shirts today. It has a picture of Bill Clinton on it,
yep.
And then it says rape underneath it.
Yep.
And they are going to every rally, man. It's unreal.
Infowars.com.
Oh man, they are really bringing up. They are bringing up. But did y'all hear,
he showed up today at Hillary Clinton. Fox News had it right on television. This black guy sitting behind her. All of a sudden, there's the shirt that has Bill Clinton with rape below it.
Sure did.
Black
guy got
thrown down the steps.
Escorted out.
He got, and then she said, "I think y'all should go out there and basically confront him." Those weren't her exact words, but we get told, "Oh, Donald Trump makes the point that she has security with guns, but doesn't want you to have guns," means that he wants somebody to shoot her. But yet she can say, "Why don't y'all go out and do an intervention with the guy with the rape shirt on?" And we can't take that as a threat.
Lord Jesus, help me. Lord Jesus in heaven. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, well, look, we're getting ready to roll out of here. We started a little bit early, but we're getting ready to end now. Hutch, how can people reach out to you on social media?
SteelCityResistance.blogspot.com. I'm Hutch Bailey Jr. on Facebook. Berg's Eye View on Twitter. Thanks, everyone.
And Cam, how can people reach out to you?
I'm on Twitter at Cam, KAMVTV.
And Stacy, how can people reach out to you?
You guys can get me easiest on Twitter. It's Discovering Me 40.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, you can contact me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. Just type in Wayne Dupree Show. And if you want to contribute to the show, you can go to WayneDupree.com/donate. WayneDupree.com/donate. We're trying to take the show. We're trying to nationally syndicate the show, and we need your help. And we've had some donations coming in, and thank you. Look, we've had people give $2. We've had people give $5. We even had a person who is giving a monthly donation of $1. I mean, anything that you can help. We appreciate you helping us to spread our message on the airwaves of terrestrial radio stations. Just think, you'll be driving down the highway and you hear us on AM radio. What? It's them. It's the Wayne Dupree Show. So, WayneDupree.com/donate. We're going to be back here tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or right after the Trump rally, whatever comes first. And we're going to be taking your calls. All right. So, any last words? Anybody?
We're out.
Okay.
Good night, y'all.
There we go.
Nobody knows what she's running from. You can ask her to dance if you want to, but you smile.